thank you for joining in for the people who have joined for the first time. So, my name is Ankit, and I would be conducting this webinar. This would be purely related to content writing. And during registration, you might have provided me some questions that you have regarding content writing. I'll try my best to solve those questions. Apart from that, I have few things to tell you, and that is the agenda for this webinar. So what I will do is I'll just quickly share my screen. Let's just start. And as I told you that this would be strictly related to content writing, and I have planned something. I'll tell you guys about all those things that I sent you, like in the mail also, you might have seen that. Apart from that, if you guys have any query, you can just unmute yourself and ask. So just a quick intro of mine again. So my name is Ankit, and I am a cricket content writer. So basically I write articles related to cricket. This is my blog. You can like just go to this website and you can just check it out. And I think you might have seen few posts of mine on Instagram or on this website. So that would be a quick intro of mine. And the topic that we have today is we would be discussing that why content writing is important, how you can generate ideas to write content. So if you had attended the previous session, there we discussed about how you can generate ideas to write content on, or basically how you can pick your niche. So I will continue that thing. I will give you some tools which you can use to generate ideas, and I personally use those tools, and I think that would be a good thing for anyone who is starting in this field. Apart from that, we will discuss about one content writing hack that I discovered few days back, and in the end I'll just show you that how you can write uh, better content. So before moving further, just a quick query that what is the biggest challenge that you face while writing or creating content? Anything. You can write it in the chat box or you can unmute yourself and speak. Now I'm able to access the chat, so you can write it in the chat box. The question is the biggest challenge that you face while creating or writing content. Anything. So last time when we did this webinar, the challenges that people were facing were that either they didn't had any niche to write on, or they were struggling to uh, like uh, they were struggling to write long paragraph. So what the whole issue was that one person was there who was able to write the intro of the writing, or the intro of the article, but that person didn't know how to end the article. So this is a kind of question that I received in the previous uh, webinar. So we have few questions. I'll just read it out. First is lack of ideas, selection of topic for writing the content, the order in which the content should flow, like what comes after what. Okay, perfect. So this thing, the lack of ideas and the topic thing, we have I would be covering in this webinar, and this workflow, like basically how you structure your content, like how you should start your content, what would be the middle part of it, and how you can end the whole content. We will discuss it in the next session. So I have a tool for that you can use to in your writing, and that tool will definitely help you to structure your content. So do join the next session, which we'll have on the next Saturday, and we will shortly be covering this writing flow thing. So now let's just move ahead and see. The first thing is that the writing is the best form of communication. Now you guys might have some other views, but for me, I believe that writing is the best form of communication, and the theory behind it is that anything that you are seeing, the posts that you are reading on social media, or the books that you are reading, or anything that like the scriptures that we have, uh, everything is in written form, and since a long time people have written few of the things, and that is what we are reading right now. So like right from the start, the moment you started speaking something, you started speaking the things that has already been written by someone else. So writing is the most important form of communication, and because I think at some point we all believe this thing, that writing is the best form of communication, and that is why we all are here. You are here because you want to learn, or you want to just see how you can handle the queries that you have related to content writing. So we all are here because we want to learn content writing, or we want to just sort out the issues that we have related to content writing. So because writing is the best form of communication, so I think that you should learn content writing in the best possible way that is there. And that would be the only thing that I want to tell you. And that this is the reason that content writing is the most important point, or the most important thing that we have right now. Now, next thing is that you are surrounded with ideas. Pick the best that you can. Now people generally have these kind of issues, that they don't have any ideas to write on, or they are not able to figure out the content that they can write on, or simply like you might have a topic in your mind, you have written an article on it, but once that article has been published, or once that post has been published, you are in a dilemma, like now what I should write now, like what should be done in the next. So I have a quick tool that I will show you. So what happens is, there is a thing called HubSpot. Like HubSpot is a big content management platform. It is a kind of CMS. So they have a tool called Blog Ideas Generator. So you can just go to this website. It is hubspot.com/blog hyphen topic hyphen generator. I'll just quickly uh, like paste this in the chat box. Let's just see, like give me some nouns that you might have in your mind. Give me the topics, or give me the things that you think you can write on. So what I'll do is, I'll just quickly show you that I personally think that I can write content on business, I can write content on marketing, and I can simply write things related to content. So these are the three things that I think that I am comfortable with. I can write things on these particular topics. So now I might have written one or two or three articles. Okay, let's add that as well. No issues. So four topics. So these are the four topics that I think I'm comfortable to write on. And let's suppose I have written few articles, and now I am stuck in a zone where I am not unable to like discover the things on which I can write. So what I personally do is, I go to this website, I put all the things that I think I can write on, and I'll just click on give me blog ideas. So now just see here, what are the things that uh, this blog has provided me. It has provided me 250 ideas. So I have 250 ideas, or 250 topics that I can write on. So anyone who had that query, that I have no topic to write on, or I don't have ideas to write things, this is the answer to that question. Now let's see what are the topics that we have. First is business expectations versus reality. So what you can do is, like, just open your notepad, or like whatever is the medium that you are writing on, make this your heading and try to write on this. First is that you can write a long form para of around 800 to 1000 or 1500 words. Next is, you can write a small piece of article, maybe like of 100 words, or 120 or 150 words. That can also go. If you are solely focusing on Instagram, what you can do is, you can like make up a reel out of it, or you can make an IGTV out of it, or you can just simply make a post out of this particular topic. You have a topic in your mind, just do a basic research and you would get some points that you can include in your writing. Let's see what we have. Will marketing ever rule the world? Again, a good topic. You can pick this topic and you can write things that you want to write. The next big thing in content, just do a basic research and you would get to a point that you would have discovered what would be the next thing that would be there in content marketing, on content writing, or anything like that. Cricket explained in fewer than 140 characters. So for anyone who doesn't know what cricket is, this would be a good thing. This thing can work for any topic. Marketing explained in fewer than 140 characters. Business explained in fewer than 140 characters. Any topic, pick any topic, and you can write content using this idea. This week's top stories about business. Again, anything, any topic that you have in your mind. Like, let's suppose you have 5 different niches that you want to work on. Pick the best top stories of like the week that has just passed, and you can write content on it. You can just create a video and you can post it on any platform. So this is how it will work. And where will marketing be 1 year from now? So the point is that you have 250 topics that you can write on. I think this would be a good thing to start. And if you are someone who is a beginner, if you're just started to write, and if you are stuck in a position where you don't know what are the things that you can write on next, this would be the answer to all the query. So is this thing amazing? Like, do you think this website or this particular tool will help you in writing about the things that you want? Can that happen? Yes or no? Perfect. Perfect. So again, the step is simple. Just go to this website. Sorry. So this is the website. Again, I would be, I'm pasting the link in the chat box again. So you can just go to this website, enter few of the topics that you want to write on. So like previously people had this thing that they were having more than 3 or 4 topics in their mind to write content on. Just enter all the name of the content, like name of the particular thing that you want to write on, and just go ahead with the thing. Now you cannot say that you have nothing to write on or you don't have ideas to write on. Now the next thing is that, do you really want to be a content writer? Just just pause yourself for a minute or for 30 seconds, because like I don't have the premium version of Zoom, so I won't be allowing you to pause for a minute. So just pause for 30 seconds and just think in your mind that, do you really want to be a content writer, or do you really want to create content? Is that the ultimate goal of your life? Not the ultimate goal. Okay, not the ultimate goal, but the goal that you have in your mind. Content writing or content creation can be a tool which can help you to achieve that particular goal. Is this the right question? Like, is this the question that you can say yes on? Maybe content writing is not your ultimate goal, but the goal that you have set for yourself, content writing or content creation would play a huge role in it. Perfect. So not just for the purpose of writing, but as I told you in the beginning, that content or particularly writing is the best form of communication. And if you are able to uh, grasp the things, the basics of content writing, you would be in a good position for sure. Because everything that you are seeing around yourself is content. This is what we discussed in the last webinar. Now, so what I would suggest to you is, how many of you have heard about Quora? It is Quora. How many of you have heard about Medium? And ultimately, how many of you have heard about LinkedIn? So three things are there. First is Quora, second is Medium, and third is LinkedIn. So I think Quora, you all might have heard about it. You all might have used it to get answer to any of your query. Uh, Medium would be a thing that not everyone is aware of, and it is not a new thing, but it is something that has not been discovered by many people. So what happens is, Medium is a kind of a platform where you can go and you can write content, and you can publish that content there, and you can share the things that you have written there. And what happens is that once you start getting a good amount of traffic, Medium pays you. So for the X, like let's suppose for X amount of people who have viewed your article, it will give you Y amount of money for that. So if you are someone who has not heard of Medium, what I'll suggest to you is that go to Google, just search for Medium, and you would be able to see, uh, like you would get to know about Medium. So what I will tell you is that just first of all go to Quora and search for the things, or look at the questions that people are asking right now. You can do it after this webinar. So the task is that just go to Quora and search, or just see the amount of, like, the topics um, on which people are asking question, like the topics related to which people are asking questions. So that would be the first thing. Now how that thing can help you is that, first of all, let's suppose people are asking questions related to marketing. Now, if you are someone who can answer that question in around 100 or 200 words, just write an answer to it. Let's suppose someone has asked this question that, uh, what is the definition of digital marketing? Let's keep it simple. So someone on Quora has asked this question that, what is digital marketing? You as a person who is reading that question, you think that you would be able to explain this question, or you would be uh, you are a person who can answer that particular question. Just try to answer that question in the best possible way that you can. So the task is, go to Quora, search for the questions that people have asked, search for those questions that you can write answer on, and just write the answer. Now once you have written the answer, try to do a basic research on that particular topic. So if we are talking about digital marketing, just go on Google and search for digital marketing. Like, let just do a basic research and gather few points. I would say just gather not try to gather not more than 5 points related to digital marketing, and then write a paragraph, or then write a full article of around 400 or 500 words, and post it on Medium. So go on Quora, search for questions, write answers to it, do a basic research on that particular topic, write an article on Medium. And if you are on any third platform, I gave you the example of LinkedIn because I am active on LinkedIn. If you are active on any other platform, be it Facebook, Instagram, anything, just write a small, like if you can, if it is possible for you, just make a quick video for that particular topic and post it on the third platform that you are using. So Quora is there, Medium is there, and the third platform that you can think of. Just post like a small post, like make a just a small post of around 50 to 60 words, post it on LinkedIn or any other platform. And what will happen is that, first of all, you are active on three different platforms, you are getting views from three different platforms. A B is that you can again you can have n number of ideas that you can write on. And the third thing is that if you are doing something on a regular basis, certainly uh, you would uh, you would be like you would have improved in that particular thing. So if you are able to write on Quora, on Medium, and on any other third platform for the next 10 days, just imagine the the number of words or the type of things that you might have written. So you have written answers for Quora. So that will give you a few users who will read your answer. That is for sure. Like if you are writing something on Quora, Quora has uh, like uh, many thousands and lakhs of people are using it, so you will have views on your answers. The moment you have published an article on Medium, go back to Quora, edit your answer, put the link of that particular article, or write another answer for a question, and uh, like uh, put the link of your Medium article there. Go back on LinkedIn, post the answer that you have written on Quora or the article that you have written on LinkedIn. And this is how like you can just rotate one particular content that you have written on 3 different mediums. So I think that can be a best hack that you can use in order to get more views and in order to be uh, more consistent on around 3 or 4 in number of platforms. Do you guys think that this thing can be a useful hack for you? So like, do you think that if you are active on 3 different platforms by just using one piece of article, will that be beneficial for you or not? If you don't think that this thing will help you, you can simply write no. Sorry. Yeah, that is the point. So it will draw traffic everywhere and the work gets noticed, and the work the no like people who would be seeing your content, they might be different, totally different people. So people who are there on Quora, they might not be on Medium, they might not be on LinkedIn or any other platform. People who are on LinkedIn, they might not be using Quora actively, or they might not have heard about Medium. Few of you have not heard about Medium. So if anything is happening on Medium, you are totally unaware of. So again, I'll repeat, the process is simple. Just go on Quora, search for the questions that is there on Quora. So you don't have to research anything. Like you don't have need to sit in a corner of your room and like uh, search for a topic to write on. You can simply go on Quora and it will give you thousands of ideas. So once you are done with that, once you have like gone to Quora, once you have picked few questions, write some good articles, like which can add value to the person who is reading it. Once you have done that, go back to Medium, write the same thing on Medium, and go back to LinkedIn or any other platform and create a content for that particular platform. So I personally think that this would be beneficial for you. And this is the thing that I would be working on. So from the next week, I would be using all these platforms and I would just be publishing one good piece of article and I would be using all these platforms. I'm telling you guys these things because these are the things that I practice in my daily life. And I think if in if you are also able to like pick any of the things that I am telling you, it would be a good thing for you. And again, the thing that I am trying to focus on since the last webinar is that be consistent with your writing. Now, how what would be the benefit of like if you are consistent with the things that you are writing? First of all, you would have good traffic, you would have a good number of people who would be uh, reading your articles or the posts that you are or the content that you are creating. People would be viewing your content. you as a person will improve, because anything, if you are doing anything for a long number of time, like for a long time period, it will give you some good results. And so if you are consistent with writing, or if you are consistent with anything, you can draw good amount of results. Now let's suppose you have started writing things, but you have a question in your mind that how can I write better content. So I'll just give you two tools again that you can use, and that can help you to write good content. So again, how many of you have heard about Grammarly? Okay. Anyone else who has heard about Grammarly? Okay. 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 So three people have uh, seen, or you might have used Grammarly in your daily life. So Grammarly is a or it is a website which allows you to which shows you if there are any errors, any grammatical error in your content. It will show you all those errors, and you can simply correct all those errors. Now, how many of you have heard about Pro Writing Aid? It is PRO Writing Aid, AID. Okay, so again, one task for you, that if you know about Grammarly, great, you might have used it as well. Grammarly is an extension, or it is a website which helps you to write better. If you can write better, more people will read your content. And once uh, if more number of people will read your content, ultimately you would be consistent with your writing. So that is the ultimate goal. So what I'll suggest to use that, if you have used Grammarly, perfect. If you have not, then go to Grammarly's website, search for it on Google, you'll find it. The Use Grammarly to write content. And if you have not heard about Pro Writing Aid, just go on Google, search for Pro Writing Aid. It is also a kind of tool similar to Grammarly, but it has more number of features compared to Grammarly. So it also helps you to correct your grammar. It also helps you to give a readability score to the content that you are writing. It also helps you to avoid uh, passive voice. So there should be a minimum number of passive voice uh, uh, sentence in your article. So that thing you need to keep in mind. So if you have not heard about Grammarly, go and use it. It will surely help you to write better. If you have not heard about Pro Writing Aid, again, go and use it. It will again help you to write better content. And if you have not heard about any of them, so again, what are you waiting for? Go and just explore Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid, and that will surely help you to improve the things that you are writing. And with that, it's time to end this thing. So this was a short webinar that I had planned, and I wanted to give you all the things that I use on a daily basis in my writing process. So these were the things that I use on a daily basis, and these are the things that I want you to use, so that like you can write better. Also, we have a Telegram group which you can join in order to write better, because there, whatever the content that you are writing, you can share that in the group, and the people who are there in the group will give you a small review about the things that you are writing, and it will also help you to write on a daily basis. So I give out some good advice in that particular group. If you want to join that group, you will receive the link to that group and you can join it. If you have any query, you can just ask it in the chat box. If you don't have a query, then thank you for attending this session. And I have mentioned all my social media handles here. If you want, you can connect here. But if you don't want to connect, that is also fine, but do write content. The main idea behind conducting these webinars is that I can give you some advice on writing, and I can tell you that how you can write better. So guys, this would be it from my end. I don't think that you have any query, so I'll pat my back for that. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for attending this session. Thank you, Bhavesh. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you for signing up for this session, and I'll see you on next Saturday. I hope that I have some good amount of things that I can tell you about. If you have any query, if you have anything that you want to ask related to content writing, you can like drop me a message on WhatsApp, or you can connect with me on these social media handles of mine, and you can ask me there. And so that would be it. And like the next time that you come for this session, do like uh, ask more people to join it, because that will help me. And if more number of people will join these sessions, more will be the number of queries that we'll have. More the number of queries that we'll have, more the fruitful these kind of sessions would be for you. So I think I am about to end this session now. So again, thank you for participating in it. Thank you for giving me an hour of yours, around an hour. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.